the capital of North Kordofan state. We have seen further reports of drone attacks overnight, and for now the area remains inaccessible. Our humanitarian colleagues and their partners are focusing on moving food and other supplies into the city while preparing for the potential movements of large number of people in the immediate area. And for those who've been asking about our presence in Al-Obeid, I can tell you that we do not have a permanent presence in the city. However, despite access constraints, our humanitarian partners are still working on the ground, staying and delivering with the World Food Program and others to move assistance there to help residents in an area that hosts more than 100,000 displaced human beings.
The imminent offensive against Al-Obeid in Sudan risks commission of serious international crimes and deepens the catastrophic impact on an already beleaguered civilian population. We have seen this playbook before, and we cannot allow the repeat of the preventable atrocities we documented in Al-Fashar and Samsam IDP camp in North Darfur last year. Civilians are at grave risk in the absence of action to halt an imminent offensive and further military escalation. Let this be a stark warning to the world about an impending human rights disaster and worsening humanitarian situation. The states with influence have the duty to exercise it now to stop this madness in its tracks. The world is watching, and those responsible for violations must be held accountable.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. This statement is on behalf of the Coalition for Atrocity Prevention and Justice for Sudan and 21 other states. We support the Special Rapporteur's mandate and welcome his latest report. Vice President, we are gravely alarmed by the urgent risks of atrocities and deliberate killings in Sudan. For 10 consecutive days, drone strikes have killed at least 50 civilians across Al-Obeid and North Kordofan, causing significant damage to civilian infrastructure. Widespread and credible reports of ethnically targeted violence, including sexual and gender-based violence, are deplorable. We call on the Rapid Support Forces to immediately cease their assault on Al-Obeid. We are deeply concerned at the risk of imminent escalation, leaving approximately 500,000 civilians at risk of falling victim to large-scale atrocities, including more than 100,000 IDPs. We urge, therefore, all parties to immediately de-escalate and comply fully with IHL. Civilians must be allowed to leave freely and safely, and humanitarian actors must have unhindered access to those in need, supported by credible security guarantees. We call on all states to apply maximum pressure on the Rapid Support Forces, the Sudanese armed forces, and their allies to prevent atrocities and protect civilians. Special Rapporteur, how should the Council respond to the growing threats of further wide-scale killings in Sudan? I thank you.